Today we're going to go through the stiff-legged deadlift, one of the movements of the challenge, one of the exercises, and bear in mind the straight back position, as this is very important for many other movements. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that your feet are slightly wider than shoulder width. From there, an upright position. The movement is all in the hips. It's a hip hinge movement, which means that your hips is the joint that's going to move the most in this exercise. So if any other joint is moving, then you're kind of on the wrong track. You need to make sure that the hip joint is the only joint basically that's doing the movement in this case. So we are in a straight position, feet are slightly wider than shoulders. Now a lot of people battle with keeping the back straight. Okay, so a tip is to relax your shoulders forward, just relax them forward. So if you're in this relaxed position, what you need to do is draw your shoulder blades in, or rather retract them in towards each other and hold this position. Now the thing is with this position is people in general over time have become very weak in this mid-back area because of our lifestyles and the work we do, leaning forward. Those muscles don't really get much work to do on a daily basis. So this can be quite difficult at first, and we'll help you with it in the classes. But retract the shoulder blades back and hold this position when you do the bent over movement. So now we're going to go ahead and do the bent over movement. First, I just want you to show me a rep. Just do one rep and stop there. Okay, so now this would be considered a fantastic rep because go a little bit further down and stop. So shoulder blades still retracted. This will prevent what Etienne's about to show you next. So relax your shoulder blades completely towards the floor. Now this is what we want to avoid. You want to avoid this rounded back position. By keeping your shoulder blades retracted, there, it automatically sorts out the top of your back and the rest kind of sorts itself out as well. This lower back position needs to be concave, needs to be down. Now a lot of people battle with this position between our fingers, from tailbone to the top of your neck. What I need you to think of it as, there's a piece of string attached to the top of your neck and your tailbone, and you're trying to shorten that string. You're trying to get that piece of string shorter. Now, relax again, Etienne. Relax. You see how that piece of string gets longer? Now shorten. Retract. The piece of string gets shorter. So, another tip to try and bear that in mind. Now, when you're doing repetitions, do a couple of repetitions first, please. So, when you're doing repetitions, you need to think about a few things. One, back straight. Two, your knees are slightly bent, but they do not bend anymore. This is a stiff-legged deadlift. Now it's stiff-legged, it's not straight-legged. So slightly bent knees, but as you bend over, you're trying to stop there. You're trying to actually push your knees back a little bit. And as you do that, you'll feel your hamstrings light up. Now that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to work the hamstring, which is the back of the thigh. The back of the thigh here, between your knee joint and your bum muscle is your hamstring. Come back up again. And go down again. So what a lot of people do is they tend to do a squat. So come back up and do basically a squat as you bend over. So as you're bending over, you're squatting, you're bending your knees, you're taking away the emphasis of the exercise from the hamstring. Now there's no hamstring involved at all. I'm going to explain why now. So come back up again. The hamstring attaches to the top of your hip. Okay, so the hamstring attaches here. So when you put your hips forward from the top, it pulls this muscle and makes it longer. And when you stand up again, it shortens this muscle. And that's what we're trying to do. So in your minds, when you're doing this movement, I want you to try and think lengthen and shorten the hamstring. So hips forward and hips back. So you've got to get control of your hips. Your hips can move backwards and forwards like that. Try and get control of that position. And then you'll start to feel that hamstring muscle a lot better. Now, last tip is if you have tight hamstrings, then, which a lot of people do, then your range of motion will be a lot shorter. So just do like halfway for me. So come on, stop. Now, if you've got tight hamstrings and your back is right, all the emphasis will be on the hamstring, and your hamstring will stop you from continuing. The only way to continue is to relax the upper body. Relax and go bend over. Try and touch your floor. With a relaxed upper body, it takes away from the hamstring because now the hip joint is not going with the back. The hip joint is staying in the same place the spine has now rounded forward. Come back up, lock your lower back, stick your bum in your tailbone, now go. Now he's taking his hips with him. You see that? Go a bit further down and go as much as you can, Etienne. You see this position here? Now Etienne's hamstrings have stopped and now his lower back starts to round. I hope this video is making sense for you guys and you get an idea. It's quite a complex exercise, but we're putting these videos up here so you can watch them and you can perfect the form and technique of what we're doing in the challenge classes as well. Alright, stand up. So there you have it, guys. The stiff-legged deadlift. Quite a complicated movement. Just to round off a few tips. Feet shoulder width apart, shoulder blades back, stomach forward, chest out, hips forward, hips back, all in the hips. Knees slightly bent, but they don't bend anymore, so you do not do a squat in this exercise. This is a Romanian deadlift or a stiff-legged deadlift. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching.